Never think less of someone because he or she is struggling. Hi there, my name is Linus, and if this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe down below and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any of my videos. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for all the love. In today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys 5 reasons why it's never okay to make fun of somebody, especially if you can't offer them a solution. Number 1, you might find yourself in the same position. Situations change, circumstances change. Nobody is gonna suffer forever, especially if a person is innovative. If opportunities come to them, they will not be in that same position for eternity. If you mock somebody today, that person might be somebody tomorrow. You will be the same person going to that person to seek for help. You never know who's gonna help you tomorrow. You never know who you're gonna meet along the way. You might meet the same person that you were laughing at. You might be in the position where you need that person that you laughed at to help you get out of it. You don't know if you will be in that same position forever. You don't know if you're gonna be elevated forever. It is very unsafe. It is very dangerous to mock people, to laugh at people, to bring them down, and to laugh at their situations. Nobody should ever feel like because they're poor, they can't speak up. Number 2, no situation is permanent. Situations change, circumstances change, life changes. Each person changes as time goes on, as life goes on. You may mock somebody today because of where they are. Tomorrow, that's the person you're gonna need. There's such a high chance that that same person that you're mocking, that same person that you're laughing at, is gonna be a somebody tomorrow. Just because you get there first doesn't mean you're the winner. The rest is still going. Each and every one of us are fighting our own battles. We are in different paths. We are in different life situations, different circumstances. We're in different lanes. We have different goals, different values, morals, different beliefs. Number 3, you might be the reason that person takes their life. You might be the cause of somebody's death. Some people don't want to explain themselves because they haven't found that person that they can trust. And if you know of somebody and their struggles and you give them false information, false ideas, you tell them, oh, it's even better that you just, take your life. It's even better that you do this. That is wrong, because that person might take your advice seriously and that person might end their life. Life comes like this and it goes like this. So your advice today might determine what the outcome might be for that person. When you're in a desperate situation, when you've been suffering for so long and there's no solution out there, and you have people who are giving you this advice and that advice, in that moment, that advice makes sense. Maybe you're already wrestling with thoughts of death and, all these thoughts. And somebody's advice, somebody's encouragement might just make you make the final decision. Be mindful of the kind of solutions you're offering to people when giving them solutions. Not every solution out there is meant to be a solution. Some solutions are problematic. Listen very carefully. Not every solution out there is meant to be a solution. Not every solution is meant to fix a problem. Some solutions are problematic. Some solutions are the reasons why people lose their lives. Some solutions are the reasons why people find themselves in that situation. Your advice is not always meant to solve somebody's problems. Be mindful of the things that you're feeding people. Be mindful of the advice that you're giving people, because that advice might just be the reason why somebody dies today. That advice and that solution, that love, that care, those words might be the reason why somebody leaves this earth. Because I said don't mock at people if you don't have a solution, I'm not meaning you give them a solution as in you give them money, or you take them out of poverty and you find them a house, you give them shoes. I'm also meaning giving them advice. because solutions come in different ways. We're each other's keeper. We're here to look out for each and every one of us. Whatever words you utter, the Bible says there's power in your tongue. Whatever words you utter will affect somebody else. Remember in the book of Job, when Job was being persecuted and Job was hopeless and like he lost everything, his wife, his one and only wife, was like, say whatever and die, and this suffering is gonna end. If Job listened to his wife, that solution might have landed him somewhere else. That solution might have been problematic. It might not have solved his problems. Some solutions are not there to solve problems. Some solutions just increase problems, bring more problems after problems. So be mindful of the solutions you give to people. Number 4, don't mock, laugh, or judge if you don't understand the full picture. You don't know what's happening behind the scenes. You don't know why this person is acting the way they're acting. And this all goes back to what I've talked about, okay? You don't understand what's happening right there. We don't know what's going on in somebody's head. If you don't understand the full picture, how is it that you're mocking somebody as if you understand, as if you're in their shoe? You're not in their shoe, therefore you don't understand. So don't mock somebody when you don't fully understand what the whole picture is. In most cases, we're never going to understand the full pictures of what somebody else is going through. But even if we don't understand or we do understand, we should never get to the point where we feel like, oh, I fully know what you're going through. I fully understand. I know people like you. I know how people like you behave. You don't know how people like that person behaves, because how somebody might handle their situation, how somebody might handle their hardship is not how you will handle it. It's not how that neighbor is going to handle it. It's not how everybody in the world is going to handle it. So you don't understand the full picture. I don't understand the full picture. Neither of us understand the full picture of what our neighbors are going through. Sometimes we ourselves, we the strugglers, don't even understand what the full picture is. We don't even see the full picture because we're blurred with all the confusion of the world and just trying to understand why we're going through what we're going through and trying to understand why there's no solution and what we've done wrong to find ourselves in such situations. Last reason number 5, don't gossip when people come to rant to you about their problems. Oftentimes, we always tell people when you're struggling, go find somebody you trust and tell them. But we don't fully tell them how to handle it when they are mocked for opening up, when they are looked at as weak for opening up, when they are told, oh, I didn't know you were struggling. I didn't know somebody like you can struggle. We don't tell people how to act. We don't tell people how to react when they're told such information. And that is what leads into suicidal thoughts. That's what leads into feeling worthless, uncared for, unwanted. Thoughts like that come because we tell somebody that we truly trust and that person betrays our trust. And we feel like we're the only people in this world that are struggling. And we feel like if we tell somebody, that person is gonna gossip, and therefore we fail to tell people about our problems. We need to stop judging people and say, I didn't know you also suffered. What does that even mean? What does the term I didn't know you also suffered mean? Every human on this planet Earth that has flesh and blood, that has a soul, can also suffer, can also feel pain. So telling somebody such words as, I didn't know you also suffered, it's very irrelevant. We should never get to the point where we utter those words because they do nothing but harm other people. And to the people who struggle but yet give off this version of perfection, stop it. You're doing nothing but harming yourself. Everybody out there is struggling with something. Some people just don't talk about them, but we are all struggling. So trying to live up this life of perfection, it's not worth it. It's not worth your life. It's not what you've been called out here to do. God has called you for greater things. Live your life to the fullest. Stop pretending. Stop letting the pain, the suffering dictate what you become in the future. You're more than your suffering. You're more than your pain. You can conquer it with God, with prayers, with people, with the right people around you, with you opening up and seeking help with the right people. You can conquer. You can conquer your hardship. Speak up and don't let people laugh at you because you're in a lower position. Don't let people laugh at you because you're nobody today, because someday you will be somebody. Anyways, anyways guys, that is the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe down below and follow me on my social medias, Instagram, Facebook, it's all the same. So I'm just gonna put my Instagram here. Follow me down there and make sure you turn on those post notification bells so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I'll see you in the next video. That is it for today guys. Adios.